Then Lady Stokely began to move toward the Queen. Just a step, and then she began to bow before her sovereign. Both Victoria and the large Scotsman to her side began to tense at Lady Stokely's movements. After all, she was slowly but surely getting to within striking distance. Then, and she didn't know why other than the tension was getting to her and she wanted to break it, the Queen quietly said, "Your performance was almost perfect, my dear." Lady Stokely just stared at her, not fully understanding the Queen's meaning. "Come now, my dear Lady Stokely, if that is who indeed I am speaking with, it's time for the truth to be spoken. After all, I am your sovereign," the Queen stated in an almost amused tone. There was silence for a moment as Lady Stokely just turned her head downward, but when she raised it again the Queen was almost shocked out of her seat, and it took all her discipline not to scream. Lady Stokely's eyes had turned full black, her breathing had become rough and hard, which sounded not unlike a vicious dog. "You call yourself a sovereign? You," she hissed at Victoria. "This primitive world? Ha, you are nothing, you know nothing. You are nothing more than clever monkeys." It was at this point that the Queen was certain that she was not speaking to Lady Stokely, who most likely no longer existed and whose body was now the realm of some unknown malicious force with a deep, hissing voice. And the voice continued as Victoria just sat there, half terrified and half fascinated. "I was here before your kind existed, I was here when terrifying creatures roamed this world, before the ice, before everything you would recognize as your world ever existed, I was here before time was even an idea. You think your pathetic empire is impressive? I've seen empires that spanned the stars and performed everyday tasks that could only seem godlike to a primitive being such as yourself. Compared to you, I am a god,